Okay, this is the answer to the issue where the inducer was not making the pressure switch on a brand new furnace. Now, I showed you that this had melted down in there. Now, why did it melt down in there? I told you it wasn't overfired. So what could cause that to happen? Well, truth be told, there's probably very little could cause it to happen. But what actually did was interesting, because I could not figure out why that would have melted. I went back to the installer and I said, so what did you do that's different on this one that you did on any that you would normally do on an install? And he says, well, it kept limiting out. And so I need to go clock the meter, and I can't clock the meter because it keeps limiting out on me. So I went over and I jumpered out the limit switch, went out and got the meter clocked, and then came back in, hooked up the limit switch again, and I was done with the job. Okay, well, now you got a pretty good idea, and the only reason I figured it out was because the installer told me what he actually did. Bypassing the limit switch, it was on long enough to melt this plastic on this thing. Now, we ordered parts for it, we ordered a new adapter. If it had been my choice, I would have replaced the entire furnace, but I don't make decisions all the time on things like that, so that's how it ended up being. But the furnace was misused. So, jumper limit switch. All kinds of things can happen if you jumper limit switch. Why did the install tech say, well, I just want to get it going and get out of there? I don't know. He should have stayed and figured out why this thing was limiting out. But he didn't. He just finished the job and hit the road. Anyway, that's what happened on this one.